All right, everyone, I'm here to help you with 3I number 1. It says the force applied to a spring and the extension of the spring are connected by a linear relationship. So this is kind of like, in science class where they give you that spring like this, and then you add a weight to it. You add a weight at the bottom of it, and it like pulls it down. Okay, when the spring holds no mass, its extension is 0. When a force of 160 newtons is applied, the extension of the spring is 5 centimeters. A, find a linear model for the extension of the spring in terms of the force applied. Make sure you state clearly the variables used to represent each quantity. So I'm seeing in the answer key that they use D for distance in centimeters. So our Y value should be D, and they use F for force in newtons. So that's how much force or mass they apply to it. Okay. So first, let's start by creating, let's find out what the slope is. So to find the slope, we do the change in y's over the change in x's. So the y's were 5 minus 0 over 160 minus 0. So that's 5 over 160, which reduces to 1 over 32. So we can say the distance equals 1/32 of the force plus the y-intercept 0. So distance equals 1 over 32 force. Basically, that's how they got that. So this is the slope. This is like the y value. Distance is the y value, and F is like the x value. Okay? And then B says, so that was for A. And then B says, find the extension of the spring when a force of 370 newtons is applied. So we're going to plug in 370 for N, or for F rather. So 1 over 32 times 370. So our answer is 11.6 centimeters is the distance that it travels when you apply 370 newtons of force onto the spring. The challenge, the hard part about this question is like kind of understanding the context, and like some of the vocabulary words are a little bit hard, like mass and newtons and things like that. But yeah, if you just kind of use like the variables x and y, that's fine, as long as you say that x is the force in newtons and y is the distance in centimeters. Okay, so I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day.